Originally from Nairobi, Kenya, but now fighting for the Las Vegas Gloves in Las Vegas, Nevada, he's undefeated as a professional with a record of 6-0, 3 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1988 Olympic gold medalist in the welterweight division, Robert Kid Wangila.
Okay, instructions are given in the dressing rooms. Do you have any questions? I want a clean fight, follow my commands, and good luck to both of you.
So there's a look at Robert Wangila. As we mentioned, he last had a knockout over Keith Banks. That was back on August 14th. And in the other corner, Anthony Martinez, who had a tough loss to Willie Weiss, a fight that he says he legitimately feels he had a chance to win.
Fight up in Madison Square Garden in the Felt Forum. He felt Weiss got the benefit of a hometown decision. But this young man was a very fine amateur, but for a few circumstances we'll talk about in a little bit, might have ended up facing Wangila in the Olympics.
And he looks upon this really as his chance for revenge. He said his dream was to go to the Olympics, and this is really his chance, fighting the Olympic gold medalist.
He got disqualified, Martinez, along the way in the Olympic trials, just 2 fights away from getting to the Olympics. So he's hoping, as you said, to show that he belonged there.
And as you can see, Wangila has knocked out half of his 6 opponents. Martinez with 2 knockouts in his 3 wins, but he also has 3 losses. Good right hand, staggers Martinez. And Martinez holds on.
Well, Wangila has good power in that right. His problem is defense. When he puts his punches together and keeps his head down, Wangila's a good young fighter.
Something that Tommy Brooks is working on with Robert Wangila. Trying to, down he goes for a right hand, a chopping right hand. Still a little bit wobbly here, and still, as you can see, a long way to go in the first round. Tommy Brooks trying to work on Wangila's not being a one-punch knockout guy. He said he's used to just hitting a guy one time and watching him drop, and he wants that to change.
Well, and in this case tonight, that right-hand power has put Martinez down from singular punches.
And the right hand.
Martinez keeping his left hand very low, and so Robert Wangila able to get the right in.
Just going to say he is really there for that right hand. There's a headbutt also.
Chuck Telhamy, Martinez's trainer, and Martinez very confident this morning when we talked to them. They thought Wangila would be easy to hit. So far it's been Martinez who's easy to hit.
Still a ways to go in the first round. Martinez backs him up with a right hand.
And Martinez has found a way to get that counter right hand in.
But a double right by Wangila backs Martinez off again. Martinez doesn't really have his legs under him yet.
Been down once already, Martinez, and been hurt 3 or 4 times in addition to that. Tell you one thing, if he keeps up this way, this crowd at Jacksonville will never see one of the ring card girls.
That's exactly right.
A serious problem to them.
Another right hand, a left behind it. Wangila really seems to have much more power in his right hand than he does in his left.
Yeah, very good, excellent straight right hand. The hook is not his big weapon, but he's got a decent jab.
Right hand by Martinez, and that backs Wangila up. So Martinez will get through this first round and found a little something at the end of it.
Lapped a little bit with it, but he made it a battle, at least Martinez did toward the end of the round.
Second round, and we'll see what kind of confidence Martinez has now that he knows he can get home with that right hand against Wangila. Short right hand by Martinez. Wangila missed with the left.
You have to make Robert Wangila beat you with the left hand, Barry. You made that observation, and it was a very good one. You want to stay away from that right. Make him beat you with left hooks.
Martinez got there with a short right. And a left hand by Martinez. Counter right by Wangila.
See, Martinez can hook with him, and that's what he's doing. I mean, if you get Wangila into exchanges of hooks, you can do well.
3-punch combination, though, drives Martinez back into the ropes.
And that's where he is at his best, with the jab and the straight right hand. Martinez himself with a 57-3 amateur record. We talked about that. So came in with some credentials, and even though he's a 500 fighter as a pro, has some skills. And I'll tell you, this is a very big fight for him. He needs a win here to keep himself from slipping into the journeyman category.
And it's hard to think of a fighter doing that after 7 fights, but that is exactly what would happen.
Principally because he came in with a good amateur record, people expect more from him.
Combination again by Wangila. Again, got the attention of Anthony Martinez.
He is still landing good right hands. Tommy Brooks, Wangila's trainer, feels that Wangila fights to the level of his opponents. When he's in against a real awkward boxer, he will fight that way. And when he's in against somebody really good, he'll do better.
Yeah, which he said he was in against an awkward fighter the last time. There's a right hand, but it did not appear to hurt Martinez.
Is laying on the ropes, trying to lure Wangila in where he can land a counter shot.
In fact, Tommy Brooks, just to echo what you were saying a moment ago, Tommy said it in very colorful fashion. He said when he's in there with a dog, he looks like a dog.
Yes.
Combination by Martinez.
Again, there is where Robert Wangila is standing straight up is an easy target.
Led with the uppercut, back with the left hand, and that drove Martinez into the ropes.
Wangila roughing up Martinez. Martinez is still there for the right hand, and there it is.
Got stuck with it. So we come to the end of the...
Robert, you're punching too long. Shorten your punches up. You're throwing the right hand too long.
So we get underway now, round number 3. Wangila in the red trunks, Anthony Martinez in the white. Wangila, the Olympic gold medalist, trying to keep his record unscathed and trying to do so in impressive fashion. I think it's important for him, Al, not just to get a win, but to get an impressive win.
Yes, he needs to show people that he is the boxer they thought he would be when they brought him over here from Nairobi to box after winning the Olympic gold medal. Nobody saw him win that medal. He wasn't on TV here in the United States. And, you know, he knocked everybody out, Barry, and what that just masked was certain deficiencies he had as a boxer. But, of course, the power. Now, there you see Wangila landing big in the first round. Tommy Brooks said, hey, he didn't win that Olympic gold medal by playing checkers. The guy can punch, and he can.
And you saw the numbers on those punches of Wangila, staying very active and being very sharp through the first 2 rounds of this fight. Interesting, Tommy Brooks was saying that he was trying to change his style. Usually, you try to change from the amateur style, which is kind of peck, 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 to the pro style, which somewhere along the line, you got to throw a punch that you really pronate. But in the case of Wangila, it's just about the opposite. He has to go from a guy who was a one-punch knockout guy into a guy who throws combinations.
That's right. More for going from a pro style to something where you throw more combinations. And there you see my scoring. I've got Wangila winning 20-17. First round a 10-8 round, and then the next round I have him winning by 1 point.
Martinez came up with a right hand there a moment ago. Martinez has shown flashes here, but he needs far more consistency if he's to have a chance. This fight's scheduled for 6 rounds. Martinez on his bite, right hand again. And a left hand by Wangila.
The key to beating Robert Wangila, and Martinez hasn't completely unlocked it, is to counterpunch well. He comes in a lot, he lunges a bit. You've got to counterpunch well against him. Second warning for, I guess, using his head from the referee. And I don't think he meant thinking well.
That's
in
right.
the ring.
The way Wangila comes in, there's just such a threat of a headbutt.
Anthony Martinez keeps his left hand so low. He is such an inviting target to the right. Real genuine deficiency.
And there it is, right there as advertised. Martinez. Fourth round, and he heard Tommy Brooks in the corner saying, you got to put your punches together. You're throwing one punch at a time. That was exactly the problem that Tommy Brooks spoke of this morning when we were chatting about what Robert Wangila's deficiencies were. That was a slip.
They want Wangila to go down to the body a little bit more also.
Started to do that a moment ago, and now he's back to head hunting.
You saw the left hook by Wangila. It's just not a great punch. They're working on it, but so far it's not something that really is effective for him in a bout.
Right hand that time by Wanguila, behind a right hand by Martinez.
Wanguila roughing Martinez up a little bit on the inside. They also want to see that from him.
And a cut, and I think that was from a headbutt.
There's a point being taken away from Martinez.
That's interesting, because I really believe that cut came from a headbutt.
Well, some kind of clash of heads, and they're assuming, I guess, that Martinez initiated it, which isn't necessarily true.
Right hand by Wanguila, clearly his best weapon. Combinations by Martinez drive Wanguila out of there, but look at the left hand of Martinez and how low it is.
Martinez, I think, needs to really bring that left hook. That's the punch that's landing for him now. And see if he can lure Wanguila into a battle of the left hooks. Another warning to Martinez. He's doing all the worst of it from the referee as well. Now Martinez trying to psych Wanguila out a little bit here.
Wants him to come in. Fourth round scheduled for 6.
And remember, a point deducted in this round from Martinez. That'll add to his burden in the scoring here.
Martinez in a situation where he almost certainly has to get Wanguila out of there if he's going to win the fight. Come to the end of the fourth round. Wanguila clearly the front runner in this one.
Only you is going to make him lose.
A little bit of desperation in the corner of Anthony Martinez, and I think it's probably with good reason.
Well, he's got the cut. He knows he's way behind. And
my time out.
He knows he's got to go out and get a knockout.
He has been able to land, and that, of course, can be significant. Meanwhile, Robert Wanguila has apparently won every round and has won a couple of them easily. Martinez has had flashes where he has gotten a punch or maybe 2 punches in, but never more than that. Take a look at your card, Al, and I almost know what it's going to say.
Well, in a huge margin, because 3 of the rounds ended up being 2-point rounds for Wanguila. The last one because of the point being taken away, and 2 others because of knockdowns. The hook is the key to Martinez winning this bout. If he trades right hands with Wanguila, he'll lose. But if he cranks up that left hook and keeps throwing it, he's got a shot in this fight, I'm telling you. Not for a decision, it's probably too late, but maybe he can hurt Wanguila or knock him down or out.
Yeah, he has found a home for that hook on numerous occasions. I'm not sure that he's hurt Wanguila with it yet. Wanguila's certainly there for it, and he lunges in.
Now, from Robert's standpoint, that was very good. From Robert's standpoint, this has been a better effort than some recent efforts. He's putting his punches together better, showing lots of power. There he works to the body, and he's boxing a better guy.
Martinez still talking to Wangila, wants him to come in, wants him there. Wangila's obliging him, but Martinez hasn't been able to do much about it.
Martinez just has to take a step over to his left and start winging those hooks. There's the hook. See, he can land that punch.
Setting it up now with the right hand.
Well, it's turned into a very entertaining matchup, even if it's one-sided for Wangila in the scoring. And look at the cut, I guess, huh?
That's what it appears. And now that is another cut. That is not the same cut. That one's on the cheek, and it won't really affect anything unless the
Wow,
position.
that's unbelievable.
Very nasty cut.
Yeah, that had to come from a clash of heads. That one on the right. That's going to go.
The blood from that cut won't affect his vision, but it's a very deep cut. And there's a big right hand, and down goes Martinez.
This one will not go on.
No, that's it. So Robert Wangila did what was necessary. That's a good win for him.
He fought well. He did better than in previous fights and against an opponent who had skills. So in that sense, it was a better effort for Robert Wangila. And certainly showed his power in the right hand that they wanted, and didn't lose his composure in this bout.